What are some good user catch routes in Madden 25?
So, to build on the St. Louis Rams playbook that is now available in the Winners Kit, we want to show you a couple routes downfield that you can actually throw here on the Xbox. Routes that we really like to what the user catch means to click onto your receiver, go up and make a catch. You'll get a good animation. And there's certain routes that get you into better positions to jump up and make a big play with a good receiver like A.J. Green, or a big tight end, say. So let's take a look at a route that we'd like to click onto and make plays with.
And so a route that is great for user catching, specific routes, I've talked about it many, many times, guys. The shotgun bunch Z spot. You got to start running this play. You got to look into it more. We break it down in full detail in the Winners Kit and the St. Louis Rams offensive playbook that is now available right now in the Winners Kit. And the beauty of this is that even if you get a two-man under look, you still are going to be able to have a consistent read against the defense. It gets a beat press against the cornerback. And what you're going to see here is I'm going to have a lane, an avenue right about there to click on and go for about a 20 to 25 yard gain. That's consistent against two men under. You're always going to get that inside positioning FTW for the win. And give me a cover 3 look now, Farls. It doesn't really matter. That window is kind of always there. It's more about, do I have the time in the pocket? And you also have your other options, your other reads with this play, but this is a route that you can just capitalize downfield. It's a nice tender area on the field. You put your head down, you crush it, you put your thing down, flip it and reverse it, and you get in the end zone for a big touchdown. And to kind of go off of this, I want to show you another route that I really like to user catch, and it's any type of like a fade, right? So if you put a receiver on a fade, and what I like to do with that fade is I like to motion the receiver. And then the fade gets a inside position and a better chance to click on to the receiver because of the fade. If you try that with a streak, you're going to struggle with it. So I would say check out that user fade and see the result of a user catch.
So a good job by Gibbs here throwing an inside pass, clicks onto this fade route, and as you see, one thing I really like to do when I'm practicing a user catch, it takes a lot of time to practice these catches, but by the time you do it about 100 times in practice mode, you'll learn it. So you'll see here when you go into instant replay, look where his icon turns blue. That means that he took control of this receiver. So he's now controlling this guy. He's going to click it on, go inside, and the defender's going to stay on his path. But we actually take control of 82, click on, go make a big catch. Fortunately, we don't get a hit on there, so we hang on to the ball. His catch and traffic rating doesn't get affected here. So a good catch and a nice little route there.
The Marvin Jones.
The other one thing that I'll say about user catching is just make sure that you have an elite player as possible. If you, like we said last week, we talked about using Calvin Johnson, A.J. Green, elite guys that spectacular catch rating. So do they get good catches? Do they make big plays? Catching traffic, do they hang on to the ball after they do catch it? Their size, are they big guys that can shield the ball? So these are all factors you want to take into account when you go for something like a user catch with the receiver.
And another thing I want to show you here, guys, this streak, if I had him on a streak, you're going to notice there's a difference. I can't like get it. You're more on like a path opposed to that fade. So you really want to make sure that you use the fade rather than the streak. And we show you that in the Rams playbook. We show you all the routes.
There's also one really nice bonus user catch in the Rams playbook. You saw it a little bit last week. We'll let you guys check it out in the Winners Kit and let us know what you think. But I'm with Real Harlem Gamer here. He's in the chat. He's talking with us. He's saying that he's been just in the practice mode, just working on user skills. And that's a great place to go. Here's why, guys. If you want to run a toss 100 times, to play a game where you run 100 tosses is going to take you 5, 6, 7, 8 games. If you just go to practice mode and call it against random defenses, you can run tosses all day. You can learn about when to cut, what blocks are good, who's going to block better, what defensive fronts they work well against. And so you can just be so much faster when you're in practice mode. You save time. You throw 100 user catches in practice, it takes 10 minutes. Do it before you go to bed every night. It's like brushing your teeth. That's what I do. And then you learn simple routes like that. You get the timing down. You have success when you finally do go into game. Don't do it the opposite.
Right. I'm with you. Completely with you.
All